All right, we are back. It is the live finale. I'm going to disappear momentarily and leave you guys with our wonderful Zach. Leave it in the hands of our final 4-player from last season. Really excited to kind of see how all this plays out, Zach. I'm going to leave it to you. Enjoy the game. I'm going to go host some players, and I will see you guys on the other end. Have fun.
Sounds good. All right, we're just going to get to it. We're going to see what they're doing in the field.
Thanks for Peter for reminding us. I didn't go.
Free what?
Free ice cream day.
No, I know that. What did Justin you say tomorrow was?
Oh, so Rita's Water Ice is this kind of like regional thing. It's oh nice. It's very hard to explain, but it's kind of like a snow cone, but like slushier. It's very hard to explain, but it's very delicious. And I cannot eat it.
Welcome to the finale. Sorry, Justin, I'm going to cut you off. We are recording live tonight, so people are able to watch you on YouTube. I have linked it to the Succession page, so hopefully we've got some viewers, but if we don't, you can always go back and rewatch this and see how wonderful you did in this final 7 and finale. First and foremost,
you want us to share it quick on our Facebook pages?
If you want to, you can go ahead and do that. But I am going to get us kind of going because it is going to be a very, very fun, but very quick night. So I am excited to tell you guys that Hugo, you are the power winner from last episode. You won the Suit Yourself Challenge. You memorized and rocked out those suits. So right now you are going to be creating a chain to start this game off. Please do so now.
Okay, and it's Hugo, just since we're live and whatever, Hugo. But that's okay. So Justin got second place, and his leg is still bothering him. So just for everyone in the future, if you do get surgery, you get a free pass from me in any org we're playing in the future. Just so you know. So Justin, you're safe.
Great, all part of my master plan. Great. I will choose purple.
I will choose Travis.
I will choose Dustin.
I'll choose Peter.
I will get this video demonetized. I choose Katie.
Cute, you all are scared of me.
All right. That being said, Peter and Katie, you are at the bottom of our chain. I'm going to give you guys 5 minutes to strategize. Again, advantages are out there. Let me know if you want to use anything. Good luck. 5 minutes.
And we can only use the patio and the yard, correct? In the field?
Correct. Patio, yard, and the field.
I guess I'll go to patio.
Okay.
So what do we think?
I mean, Katie is better at challenges. So,
but Peter's more socially, better socially.
Yeah. I mean, I'd vote him too. He wants me out too, so it's like either one. I'm good.
I guess we should at least hear them out. So just kind of split up and see what they say. And
yeah.
All right.
Should we go in like I don't how do we do this?
Well, I'm gonna go in the patio and see if one of them will go in the yard, and then we can kind of just split up and see what they say.
All right.
All right.
Hi. So I think Dustin is going to go in the yard if one of you wants to meet him in there. And oh wait, hi Dustin, you're here.
Yeah, we want to hear you both out. So if one of you could go here and one of you go to the yard, That way we can
Well,
hear
we
both
tried
of
that and
you.
no one joined us, so we just figured you were talking amongst yourselves.
Well, I'll do that now. I'll join Katie. It's fine.
Okay.
All right,
Hi.
so Justin, who do you want final three?
Who do I want in final three? I mean, I think Katie is a huge threat. And I know she's kind of gunning for me, so I would not like her to stay. I mean,
Save you against Evan and Bridget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I know I'm going tonight because all of you boys are scared of the only friggin' oldest woman in the friggin' game. So it's whatever. I'll take it as a compliment. I'm sorry. I'm not like trying to be an asshole. I'm not even annoyed at you. I'm the most annoyed right now at Hugo and Travis that allegedly hate each other. And I'm just fucking over it. So
I don't think we're scared of you because you're a
Justin or
woman. We're
Purple's gonna
scared.
win this game. So
So we are not scared of you because you're a woman. We're scared of you because you're really good at competitions. Like
Honestly,
you've won a lot of power comps. You've won a lot. I'm
I've
assuming you
won
won a lot of hijackings.
I think I've won like a total of 3 comps, maybe.
Really? Because I feel like it was more than.
thing that everyone thought it was going to be. So now we kind of just have to figure out how to move on from there.
Okay.
If so,
Travis, how'd Sienna blow the game? Why do you not sub anybody through the remainder of the entirety of the game? Sorry,
that?
basketball.
Hey, man. It's been a wild day. It's been a wild day. This
I watched that game start to finish, and so frustrating.
yeah, I know.
Also knew that they were, so it's fine.
Me?
It's very obvious. Huh? Not you. Not you.
Oh,
No, not you. I'm
Hey,
not talking about you.
hi. Okay,
Oh.
Katie, can I tell you the only reason that I want you out is because I know you want me out?
Because you're gonna win.
I don't think so. I mean, thank you so much. I love hearing that. But
Who told you that I want you out?
I can leave if you like. Well, it wasn't
so
me. I didn't
I heard from multiple people as soon as you were kidnapped, you talked to anyone who would listen that I didn't trust Drew, and you were trying to get Drew to turn on me.
I literally
Wait,
only
Wait,
told
wait.
that.
I'm gonna leave, but I didn't say that, correct?
You did not say
No,
Okay, all right. Just making sure. All right, I'll
I
let you
didn't
two
say that. I
talk.
didn't say that to you.
you did not say that.
All right. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'll let you two
No,
talk.
and
Sorry.
I'm Justin. I'm not like literally like the people I'm annoyed at right now
Uh-huh.
are not you. Like I like you a lot. Like I think
yeah,
you
me
look
too,
like
me too.
Like,
Yeah.
I guess in one sense, I'd love to continue playing, but I also get you have to make strategic moves for your games. So
Yeah, I respect that. Because I don't know. I mean, I don't know where the majority is at right now. So that's like, yeah, I don't know. I've been in here with you, bro. So I don't.
yeah, well, that's why I'm just like, in one sense, what I've said in the last 4 days, I guess, is all I can offer. Like, I haven't really talked to Purple, but that's also because, like, I know Purple is going to be the biggest target going into finale night. I also know he's got an advantage. So, like, had things gone south tonight, I don't know if he could have used it against us. I don't know if he can use it against us at 6. Not to say.
Hi,
Purple's
everybody. I'm going to
Hi.
interrupt, and it's time for everybody to head back to the field, please.
Okay. Are you guys voting out Katie, or what are you guys doing?
I felt like Dustin earlier said that he was leaning towards keeping her.
Back to the field, you guys, right now, please.
So that's what I was planning to do.
All right, then I'll do that too.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. An advantage has been played. Unfortunately, we are not going to banishment yet because I have some information to give you guys. We are currently going into this with a bottom 3. Dustin, you are also currently nominated. You guys have 3 more minutes to strategize. Good luck.
Okay.
What is happening?
Bottom 3 now.
Can the 4 people not nominated, can we get together real quick?
Yep. Where do you want to go?
Whoever
go to-
said that, where would you like for me to be?
Let's go to the patio. Can we make this a unanimous vote, or does anyone have any strong feelings one way or the other?
You're muted.
You're on mute, Travis. We should talk quickly though.
Yeah, I was gonna vote Peter. That Dustin had said that he wanted to save Katie, and I thought that's what consensus was gonna be, so I was gonna vote Peter. And I'll stick to
Peter.
that. Yeah.
Peter. Okay.
Unless you guys want to do something different.
I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that.
Hugo?
I'm going to vote Dustin. So, but you guys
Okay.
will have the majority. I mean,
Okay.
I didn't want to have to vote for one of my original people when I'm in charge. So that wasn't supposed to happen. I get it. You guys did it, but I have to at least save face at this point. So,
Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. I'm fine with that. With that though.
okay.
same.
Okay.
All right, I'll vote Peter, then I'll lock it in.
Same.
Okay.
So what we decide, Travis? Steal Michael's news, ruin his night.
They're all just mad that I'm not on the bottom. Typical.
Is this what it feels like to have Kyler Murray as your starting quarterback?
Yes.
That's
Sorry,
it.
Justin, I'm not bad right now. Throw all the insults out there.
Listen, I'm still sensitive, okay? All right. That's our best option. Bad.
Do we still have time or no? I'm
Yeah.
guessing not.
We do.
So fun fact, while we still have times, Bugs Bunny's March Madness bracket has not been busted yet. So if yours has and Bugs Bunny hasn't, just be aware Bugs Bunny has better basketball knowledge than you do.
Oh, yeah.
I have more information for you guys.
Oh, gosh.
So banishment has begun, but a power has been played, and one of you will not be attending banishment. That player is Ugo. You must leave and go to your bedroom now.
Okay.
All right, we are at banishment. Katie, Peter, and Dustin, you guys are nominated currently. Dustin is the top of the chain. You will get to speak first. You have 30 seconds to say your piece.
I mean, you guys know me. I've played this game as best that I can. Haven't won anything, so that's fun. I would like, to at least win something before I, go out. But if you feel like I'm good for your game, keep me. So I'm hoping to see you guys at Final Six.
All right, and Peter.
Well, unlike Dustin, I've won a lot of shit this season, so I can't tell you really what's going on most of the game, other than the Patrice banishment. If the final 4 or 5 challenge is recalling what vote counts were, you will all have a step up on me because I haven't been to votes. If my first chance of being banished is the first time I go out of the game, that is what it is. But it's been fun playing with you.
And Katie.
All right. I'm sorry for coming in hot to some of you that I talked to. I was just a little frustrated, but it's a game at the end of the day, and if you banish me, I'm gonna take it as a compliment, but I would really like to stay, and I've been trying to play a loyal game, and I think it's kind of been what had backfired on me, because it doesn't feel like that's the theme of this season, and that's fine. But I'd really like to keep going, and yeah, I mean, but if it's my time, it's my time.
All right. Sorry about that, guys. If you have a vote, please cast it now. Okay. So in the essence of a tie, the tie would go to the power player at this point. Power player is not part of the banishment. So if this comes down to a tie, you guys will set a precedent that will force us to go to our production chat and figure out what the bleep to do. Unfortunately, you guys have not created a tie, so thankfully we don't have to deal with that. It is a unanimous vote with a vote of 4-0. Peter, I am sorry, you have been banished from the game.
Corners. Thank y'all. Do I do a final words or no?
You can.
Okay. Justin, I hope you tear your other ACL. Travis, we knew you were a traitor just like last game. Johnny, I can't.
Oh, I didn't do it. There he is. He's back.
Sorry. Johnny, you still got Kyler Murray for a quarterback. I can't say much else about you. For the rest of y'all, have fun and just enjoy the night. And Michael, send me a text around midnight when the final tribal council is over so I can vote.
I'm hoping we will not be going till midnight. We will hopefully not go much past 10. But what I will say, please join the Exile. There is a jury chat going on. You might want to jump in on that and see kind of what they've been chatting about because it's not nice. No, I'm just kidding. It's fine. All right. So we are down to the final 6. Congratulations. Please go and set up your cups and balls for the 5 Sitting Ducks challenge. I'm going to explain it to our wonderful audience while you guys are setting up. I'm going to find it first. There we go. All right. Lots of buttons to press. Okay. So here is our challenge. It is called 5 Sitting Ducks. Players will set up 5 cups upside down against a wall or door. With your 5 ping pong balls, you must bounce them so that they sit on top of 1 cup each. The first player to get all 5 ducks sitting win. All right. So that being said, the players are setting up their beautiful setups. Looks like we've got a staircase. That's an interesting twist. We've got a table and wall. That works for me. We've got a door. We've got 2 doors. And I'm just waiting for Dustin to check. Dustin and somebody's missing. 1, 2, 3.
Where do you go? Mike, you don't need
Oh.
my full body, do you? I'm trying to work the best I can where I am.
No, you're good. Yeah, as long as I can see the cups and balls.
All right. Try to make it better.
Hugo, we are setting up the cups and balls challenge.
Okay. Who's out?
Peter. Peter was eliminated.
Do I get the vote count at all or no info?
Somebody can share it with you. I'm not going to, unfortunately.
4-0.
Can I ask you a quick question on this challenge?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to have a ball in our hand when you say start?
Yes, that is fine.
Sorry, I have to get set up.
And
Quick.
should we be muted or not?
Not super worried about it. I think you're good.
What is your preference? Do you care?
Preference is muted just so that I
You're
can
not
kind of-
hearing a ton of ping pong balls?
Honestly, that's kind of fun to listen to. I don't know about you, but just because I think it makes it easier for you guys to hear me so that there's not like feedback with the bouncing balls. That would be my thought.
So we don't have to say stop, then you'll just.
I'm gonna say start, and then whoever finishes it first is the winner.
Is that good on my end?
Yep, that's fine. I love the see-through cups. Are you doing this on carpet? I think I read your messages about that.
What are you talking about? I haven't been talking about this challenge at all on my chats.
Carpet. Interesting. Okay, so we've got one player with carpet and a wall. We've got a staircase, and the staircase is carpeted. We've got the table and wall. I've got 2 doors and a wall, and then I've got a wall. Cool. All right, looks like everybody is set up. If everyone can just give me a thumbs up that they are ready to go. Thanks, Dustin. Thanks, Justin. Thanks, Katie. Thanks, Purple. Thanks, Ugo. And thanks, Travis. Okay, when I say go, and only when I say go, can you start bouncing your first ball? You will go until all 5 are on 5 different cups and or somebody else wins. All right, get ready. Get set, go. And then Zach, if you want to highlight on your end so that the audience can kind of see different players. All right, we've got Purple's got 2. I think Katie's got 1. I see Ugo with 1. I see Travis with 1. I see Ugo with 3 now. I got Purple with 3. It looks like a battle between Ugo and Purple. Purple's got 4. Purple has completed the challenge. Congratulations, Purple. You and Purple Cups, which is, I love that. Purple, you are our power winner. You guys have a couple of minutes to strategize and figure out what Purple's going to do at that top of the chain. Good luck.
Congrats, Purple. Good job.
Yeah, congrats, Perps.
Thank you.
That was ridiculously fast.
I was gonna say I only had 1, so
That was not a good challenge.
Is Peter still here?
I see his little icon.
So the jury is able to come and watch challenges. So they will
Okay.
be hovering in the field and potentially bouncing back and forth between exile and here.
okay.
This is
If you
so
hear-
awkward.
Sorry. Yeah.
Purple. I'll say, Purple, do you need to talk to anybody?
Great.
Who asked that question?
That was me.
Oh, if you want to talk to me, we can.
Yeah, let's go to the ARG.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me? Is my microphone back in correctly? Okay, cool.
I'm just gonna like kind of plead my case real quick.
Okay.
Obviously I'm not good at challenges, as we clearly just saw. I don't know what you're thinking, but I was not going to put you at the bottom this round if I was chosen before. being
Okay.
a thought. That was not my intention at all. There's clearly bigger people to like get out right now.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to mention any names, or you just want to keep it at that? Assuming I'm going to be voting someone, right? So.
Right. I mean, potentially, I see Hugo as a big threat. He has still multiple ways to the end.
Okay.
I don't know if you're considering taking him to the end, but I knew you guys were close at one point. Katie's still going to take him to the end. I believe there's maybe another way that I don't know about.
Right.
But he's not someone I would take to the end.
Okay. All right.
I mean, that's all I can really say. I don't really have much else to say other than that. And
That's fair. No, I appreciate the candid response. How do you feel about me in this game?
I think we've had a rocky relationship, but I do trust you enough to help you get farther in this game.
You think we could at least?
My bad. Did I interrupt you guys, or can I jump in here?
You can jump in here. I mean, if Johnny has something to say, if he wants to say it, he can, or
I did, but that's all right.
Okay.
That wasn't mid-sentence.
No, I'll leave.
I think I know where you're going with it, so yes.
I will leave.
Okay. No, no, you can say everyone else is joining. I mean, we can go to the field.
I didn't let y'all talk about me. If you're all gonna come in here.
Yeah, you heard us?
No, everyone came in here.
This yard.
And I literally was trying to talk to Justin and he left. I was like, all right, bye.
I had already hit it when I heard you start to speak. I'm so sorry. That was not intentional. I'm so sorry.
All right.
I mean, here we all are.
Yeah.
Crazy. Final 6, and we started with what, 16 players? 15 players. No, 18 players.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 14 and a half. Benji. wasn't really-
Benji, did you ever see this?
Yeah.
Hey, Purple, do you want to talk quick?
Yeah, whoever said that. Sorry.
Drew, Patio.
Sure.
Dustin, can I talk to you?
Hey, I still trust you, by the way. So,
Yeah.
so do you wanna, are you going to choose me or Justin first?
I was gonna pick Justin.
Okay. And then who do you want me to put in the danger zone then?
I mean, I think, and that's up to you. That's up to
Okay.
you.
Okay.
I mean, in my opinion, it's up to you.
Okay. Yeah,
All
we're
right.
good. We're good.
Okay.
And congrats to you, by the way.
Thank you.
Yeah, good.
Hey, I trust you enough to like get you farther in this game. Like, I didn't tell him to pick me, but I'm like, I'm trying to get him to pick me.
Yeah.
Because then I
Okay.
can keep all 3 of you safe, and that lands Peter, or that lands Peter's already gone. Katie and
Yeah.
Hey.
hello.
Oh,
Sorry, I didn't mean for it to get quiet when I answered. So,
You're fine.
hey, Justin, want to go to the patio quick?
Sure.
Cool. Hey,
Hey.
so Purple says he's going to choose you first,
Okay.
and then you choose me. Who do you want? Who do you want on the bottom?
Who do I want on the bottom? I mean, I feel like Katie is gunning for me.
Okay.
I mean, who would you like to go home? Because I know it's probably not Katie.
If you want me to put Katie on the bottom, I will.
Okay. All right.
Although actually no, because I'm gonna burn another like if both blue go home, I'll be in trouble. So
Right.
Let's get Travis out.
Okay.
So
Okay. Is Purple okay with that?
He's good with whatever, according to me.
Okay. Okay.
So, but then you have an ally going into the 5, and I have an ally going into the 5.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm okay with, like, because Travis was supposed to choose Peter, right?
Yes.
So that didn't happen, right?
Correct.
Yeah. So if Purple doesn't choose you, he's playing both of us right now.
Yeah.
But I trust you still. So
Okay.
and if something goes right, rocket. But we're still good.
Okay. Okay.
Good luck.
All right. Thanks.
You're one of the ones that haven't,
Got it.
Purple, can I talk to you?
Who is that?
Justin.
Yeah, where do you want to go?
Patio.
All right.
Hey, Hugo.
Hey,
What up?
I have no idea.
Literally, I don't know what's gonna happen.
So, plan is still Katie?
Yeah.
What up, guys?
Hey. Okay. So what is the order?
You tell me.
I
I'll do whatever I need to. Yeah, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, keep it how it should be. Yeah.
okay.
Well, yeah, nice job, man. That cup shit was hard.
Mm-hmm.
It was difficult.
Is this where they're gonna tell us to go?
You
Soon, I
know
would
what I'm
think.
about to say, and I'm back to the fields.
All right.
Good luck, everyone.
We good? Everything good? Yeah.
All right, welcome to the next chain. So Purple, you were the wonderful lucky player that got all 5 of those balls on those cups the fastest. So you will be starting our final 6 chain. Please do so now.
Justin chose me last round. I'll choose Justin.
Okay. I will choose. I forgot what I'm supposed to do. I pick Dustin.
And I'm gonna pick Travis.
All right, then I'm gonna pick Katie.
I guess I pick you.
All right, now that we have our chain, please go and strategize. You've got 5 minutes. Good luck.
I'm gonna go to the yard.
Okay. Justin, come talk to me in the patio.
Me, Justin.
Stop playing here.
I think I don't have a preference really.
I told Purple that I would not vote him until 4.
Same.
I think that's why he picked you.
Okay.
Is 5 an auto elimination or is it normal?
I think 5 is auto.
That scares me because that might be where I go. So honest.
I mean,
Again, if you want.
No, it's all good. It's all good. I'm not voting you, Katie.
Are you playing me right now, Justin?
I want Katie. Kate, I told you from the beginning, Katie has had my name in her mouth. I'm not ever going to work with Katie.
Okay. And have you Dustin still?
I prefer Katie, yes, because she's more of a comp threat than anybody else in this game right now.
And if not, so be it. I trust you guys. I mean, we're good. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Purple.
See.
What are we doing? Are we who's in here?
You need me to leave?
No, but well, I guess so. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, I don't know. I'm stepping back.
If you want to leave, go ahead. If you don't want to leave, you can stay.
Okay. I mean, if the dagger's out, the dagger's out. I can't do anything to stop at this point.
What do you want to do, John?
Justin, would you be able to vote Katie or no?
I can.
Can I vote?
Sorry,
Can I vote
Dustin.
Katie?
I was asking Dustin first. I was going alphabetically.
Oh, okay.
I can, yes.
Would you?
Yes.
All right. What about you, Justin?
Vote Katie to go?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would prefer that if you two are both comfortable with it.
Oh yeah, I'm totally fine with that. I was fine with either one.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. As long as I don't get up there and be the only one that votes that way. Damn you.
I was like, dang, I gotta break a tie.
How many people?
Katie did
All
tell
right.
me that she burned her extra vote last round.
She did?
That's what she told me she did.
They
I
didn't
thought-
give a number. They just said it was unanimous, so that would make sense. She theoretically could have.
What up, guys?
That's fair.
Hey,
I
Travis.
thought they actually said 4, no? I thought they said 4-0.
4-0.
Oh, it
And
was.
only the 3 of you voted.
Yeah, Katie had an extra vote, right?
Yeah, so she
Yeah,
used it.
the three
Oh,
of
that's
us
right.
and Drew. Oh no, Drew was in his room.
Yeah, Drew got sent to his bedroom.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we're all good. Katie's gone.
Yeah, you guys.
I just
I'm
thought the
probably
Lakers
not going to vote her, but if you guys all do, it's fine.
Hey, everybody. I'm sending you back to the field.
Okay.
All right.
Because Travis might save me. So that's just proof I'm going. Is it talking to you guys or is it just me?
All right. It
How does
is
know? Or is
time
it yes?
for banishment. I have 2 people at the bottom of the chain. Katie, you're at the top, so you will go first. You have 30 seconds to plead your case.
I don't really have much more to say besides the last round. I don't think I'm the strongest player here. I tried to play a loyal game and it kind of bit me in the ass. And I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious I'm going, and I wish you guys would just tell me because like I have a vote. But if I actually stay, great. If it's me, then keep playing hard, but my vote's still not going to come easy to anyone. I'm done.
Sorry. Hugo, please say your 30 seconds.
Okay. I don't really know what happened this round, but I do believe in what I formed with some people this week, so I still trust all of you. And if not, I didn't see a better path forward, so I stand by what I did this week. And Travis, I truthfully was going to try and work with you after our conversation yesterday. The plan was not for you to be in the bottom two, but if you still feel that kind of way about me, do what you have to. No hard feelings. I truly wanted to talk to you earlier, but your schedule, so that's all I had. Do whatever. I'm good with whatever. Good luck, Katie.
Okay. I have no other information for you guys than to send me your votes. If you've got one, send it to your confessional. Thanks. All right, I have the votes. With another unanimous vote of 4-0, Katie, you have been banished from the game. You have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes and join exile.
Genuinely, it is a compliment, and you needed to do this because I would have wiped the floor with any of you. No hard feelings for the most part. Hugo, I think you made a huge mistake because now you're stuck with two much stronger duos by not wanting to save me and Peter. But that is what happened, and good luck to all of you. And genuinely, my vote is wide open to whoever's there, but you better earn it. And I will see you soon.
Good game, Katie.
Thank you, Katie, for
game,
playing.
Katie.
Looking forward to seeing what you bring to the jury. That being said, congratulations. We have made it to the final five. At this point, it is end game, which means that there are no more votes. There are no more banishments. It is simply a chain. You win the power competition, you start the chain, and you earn safety from the chain. If you are at the bottom of the next two chains, you will be automatically eliminated. All right, let's get to our next challenge. Ooh, where did my challenge cards go? There they are. All right, this is going to be an interesting one, and I'll explain why in a second. So our next challenge is called Numerically Challenged, and here's how it works. Players will be given the numbers 1 through 9. During each round, every player will play a number. The person who plays the highest number that is not repeated will receive a point. A player can only play each number once. The player with the most points at the end of 9 rounds will win. Any questions about the challenge?
So 1 second. So we played in our confessional, the number?
Correct. You will send your numbers in the confessional.
Okay. And so 1 through 9. And each round is worth the same amount of points, regardless?
Each round is worth 1 point. Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
And what if it's
unless every number gets canceled out, then it would be worth 0 and nobody gets a point.
And what about a tie? Like at the
A
end of the
tie, Yep. If there's a tie at the end of the game, we will reset, and those only the tied players will compete.
Okay.
All right. So I have a final twist for you guys. Another advantage has been played. This advantage is called the Chain of Whispers, and here's how it works. The chain will not be public. The chain will actually be in your confessional. You will send me, when I ask for it, a list of names, 1 through 4, because there's only 4 other players, ranking them based on who you want to put at the top of the chain and the bottom of the chain. We, as production, will then create the chain and announce it to you at banishment. That being said, the power player will be anonymous this round, which means any information I give you will be anonymously received. So I will tell you that a certain player has played a number, but I won't tell you who it was. So you will not know who has won at the end of this challenge. Does that make sense to everybody?
Wait, so the winner's not going to know they win?
The winner will know that they've won. No, they will not know.
I mean,
That
they'll
is
know
true.
when you.
They will not know.
You'll
They'll know once
they
I
will-
create the chain.
Right. That's what I was
Right.
gonna say. They'll
You'll
know.
know
once
at
Michael announces
banishment
it's
who
them.
won the challenge. Yeah, but you won't know until the chain is created. That is correct.
Yes, everything is anonymous until the final chain is read for banishment.
So do we do the challenge first, or do the rank the people first?
You will be doing the challenge first.
Okay.
So you'll at least have an idea if you've won the challenge or not. Like you might be able to kind of maybe think that maybe you won the challenge.
Are there 9 rounds to this since there's 9 numbers?
Correct. All right. If anybody wants to bump their confessional, they can do that now.
Wait, we will know what numbers are played each round, right?
Correct.
Okay. Will we know who played each number?
You will not know who played what number. No, you'll just know what numbers have been played. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So Mike will be saying player A, player B, player C type situation. You will not
Right.
know who player A, player B, or player C is that in this game.
Okay, will player A be consistent throughout the whole game?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry, am I asking too many questions?
No, not at all. I will say that you gave me an idea for something in the future, but thank you.
I do that from
All
time
right.
to time.
Is everybody ready? 'Cause I do want to make sure that we are aware of time. Everybody good? All right.
Yeah.
Please send me your first number now. All right. Let's hope for the best here. See, I'm already messing it up. Let's not screw things up here. All right. Player A has played number 7. Player B has played number 7. Those cancel each other out. Player C has played number 9. Player D has played number 1. And player E has played number 2. All right. Please send me your second number now. I'm going to get real messy with this in a second, so y'all be prepared. Oh my gosh, I'm already screwing this up. Never do Chain of Whispers again. Okay. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. No, that's wrong. Okay, that's right. Hmm. That's why I'm dumb. Okay, got it. Okay. I just want to make sure that I'm accurate. I do not want to screw this up. Okay. Player E played the number 1. Player D played the number 2. Player B played the number 5. Player C played the number 7. And player A played the number 8. All right. Please send me your third number now.
So A got a point, correct?
I do need your third number now. I'm just waiting on one player. Please send me your number now. Okay. Players B and C both played their number 1. Player D played their number 4. Player A played their number 6, and player E played their number 7. Please send me your fourth number now. Okay. Players D and E played their number 3. Players B and C played their number 2, and player A played their number 5. Please send me your fifth number now. Players B, C, and D played their number 8. Player A played their number 9, and player E played their number 4. Please send me your 6th number now. All right, players D and E both played their 9. Player A played their 4, player B played their 6, and player C played their 3. Please send me your 7th number now. Player A played their 3, player B played their 4, player C played their 6, player D played their 6, and player E played their 6. That was fun. Please play your 7th, no, excuse me, your 8th number now. Right. Player A played their 3, player B played, player A played their 2, player B played their 3, player C played their 5, player D played their 7, and player E played their 8. Okay. That leaves players D and E with 3, B and, excuse me. 1 second. I lied.
Mike, if you need help and want to meet in production, I can go over it with you.
Nope, I think I'm good. Let me just make sure I have the same points as Adam, just to make sure that's all straight and narrow, and I will be right back.
That was fun.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna try and get water. Do I have time to get water? I'm gonna get water.
If I'm doing the math right, it's a type in A and B.
Or were you keeping points while we were playing?
What?
Were you keeping points while we were playing?
Yeah, I'm keeping track. So it didn't do me any good though, but that's okay.
All right. So everybody turn your cameras off because I want to make sure that we are showing integrity to the twist. But we do have a tie. So we are going to play it out one more time very quickly. You should be receiving a message. Yep, we played out the last round because we know what everybody's numbers were. So sorry, I should have been clear about that. So we played out your last round. I'll announce what it was. Sorry, just to clarify. Player A would have had a 1. Player E would have had a 3. Player C would have had a 4. Player D would have had a 5, and player B would have had a 9. So we do have a tie. We are going to play it out. You should have received a message from production saying that you will be competing in the tie. If you received that message, please send me your first number now. All right. Both players played their 8, no point. Please send me another number now. Both players played their 9s. Please play another number now. Both players played their 7s. Please play another number now. All players played their 6s. Please play another number now. All players played their 5s. Please play another number now. All players played their 4s. Please play another number now. Players played their 3s. Please play another number now. And we are in a deadlock. We are going to go to a wheel. Give me 1 second to just set that up. Not Wheel of Fortune. All right, I'm going to spin the wheel. And we have our winner. All right. I'm just going to let production know who the winner is. And that being said, please send me your anonymous lists now.
Sorry, all of us are doing that?
So we don't get to strategize at all or talk or anything?
It is the Chain of Whispers. So
I'm sorry.
You're talking. You are sending your chain of who you want at the top of your list to the bottom of your list. So because it's the Chain of Whispers, and I just want to make sure that this is clear. And if you need to send me a new list, I'm totally open to that. So just hear me out for a second. I think I made a mistake when I answered one of Ugo's questions earlier. I want to clarify. Because it's the Chain of Whispers, I would have only announced the final nominees or the final player. So none of that information is going to come out. So you're not going to know who the power player is. You're not going to know what the chain looks like. Only we know what that looks like. I'm only going to announce the person that's eliminated at the end. So I just want to clarify that and make sure that that is clear. I'm going to give you guys about another minute. If you want to send me a new list, if that changes anything, please do that now.
If you want to keep your same list, please write same to your confessional chat as well, please.
Perfect. That's helpful. Yep. And that way we can move on. So to clarify, none of this will be revealed, only the player that's eliminated at the end. All right, production, meet me in production, and we'll be right back in like 30 seconds, guys.
Good luck, everybody.
Yeah, good luck, y'all.
All right, we have an answer. You guys can turn your cameras back on. I just do love to make sure that. Yeah, okay, perfect. That we are all on the same page and that we have the right information before moving forward. That being said, I do have who's eliminated from the round. Because it's the Chain of Whispers, no other information will be given out. We will not tell you what the chain looks like. However, we do know who has been eliminated from the game. Unfortunately, Ugo, you have been eliminated from the game. 30 seconds to say your goodbye.
I got played, I guess. I really believed in what we were doing with the people I talked to, and if that burned me, I'm okay with that. So good luck, everyone, and no hard feelings.
Thanks, Ugo. You should see the exile come in momentarily. There is a jury chat. I'm sure you've got some spicy stuff to add to that chat. Please go there, but also you can bounce between exile and here. You can talk to the jury. You can watch the game play out, and we're almost done. We're in the final four, guys. This is it. All right, here we are. Dustin, Purple, Justin, and Travis. Congratulations. You are our final four. We are going to compete in one final challenge. And that challenge is called. Oh, yeah, for sure. Congratulations. Alphabees. And here's how it works. Players will take turns choosing a letter in a grid of 16 hexagons. All players will have the opportunity to answer the trivia question corresponding to that letter. Any player who answers correctly will earn that space. The first player to earn 4 in a row will win. In the event of a tie, play will continue, and the first of the tied players to answer the next question correctly will win. It'll make sense once you see the grid. So you are going to see a grid of 16 hexagons. Let me pull that up real quick so you guys can see it. Where's my, oh, because my drive's not open. That's why. Very interesting. Google Drive is not my friend right now. Give me 1 second. There it is. Actually, 30 seconds. You guys can take a bio break. You guys can bounce into the different rooms and strategize. Just give me 1 second to fix something real quick.
I am tired, y'all. I am tired.
Same here.
Same. I mean, we got one
made
more
it this
stage.
far. This is it.
Okay, that was quicker than I thought. Sorry. All right, here is your grid. So what this should look like. Am I able to like, no, I can't. Okay, that's fine. So this is what it looks like. It is a grid of 16 hexagons. Your goal is to get 4 in a row, either going from the left-hand side to the right-hand side or going from top to bottom. So you must connect the ends of the sides. So it should go from left to right. So like you could do LASH, you could do RAFB, or you can go from top to bottom. So you can go MAGV, or you can go like MFSGD, or you could go MASP. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So as long as you connect one side or the other from the side to side, you will win. Easiest way to do that is 4 in a row. You can do it with 5 in a row as well if you need to.
So is it EM? We can go EMOB.
Yep.
Okay. As long as they touch each other.
Yep.
And do we
exactly.
answer on here or in our confessional?
You're going to answer in your confessional, just
Okay,
because
and so-
everybody gets the point.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Can you guys see the wheel now too? Perfect. Okay. Good to know so that I know not to show any other things. Okay. So I'm just going to put you guys on a wheel really quick. I try to do everything alphabetically. So give me 1 second. And nicknames have made this very fun to try to do alphabetically. Okay. So shuffle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're going to spin. And this is going to be the first person to get to choose the spot. So Justin, you're going to be the first person to choose. And then it will be Travis. And then it will be Purple and then Dustin. Just to make that random so that we're not doing anything crazy. So the advantage of that, right, is that you get to actually give me 1 second. I'm going to unshare for a second because I need to see one of the other tabs because that has the answers on them. I'll make sure I have it. Okay, cool. But I don't want you to see it. Boom and boom. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right. So, Justin, you are going to choose the first letter. So you're going to just choose a random letter. And then from there, everybody can then strategize which letter they want to choose based on where their path is going. I will then edit this screen so that you can see exactly who's got what hexagons. That makes sense. All right. So, Justin, go for it.
I will select G.
G. And you're sending your answers to your confessionals, please and thank you. Just reset the confessionals really quick so that I can see answers quickly.
I'm sorry, is everyone answering or just Justin?
Yep, everyone is answering. So anyone can earn this space.
And what
And
if
is
more
it
than
the
one,
first?
what if more than one person gets it correct?
You all get that space. So you all
Oh, hold
earn
on
that
one
space to your
second.
4 of a kind.
My phone just died. Hold on 1 second. I'll
Okay.
make this work.
It usually helps to charge your phone before live games.
Listen, I got very excited.
Jury's watching, Justin.
I know. I'm so sorry. If this is what makes me lose, then I deserve it. Oh my god, I'm so nervous. Okay.
All right, just let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Good?
I'm sorry.
All right.
Yes. Yeah, thank you so much.
All right. The G question is, what G is the long, narrow boat traditionally used on the canals of Venice? What G is the long, narrow boat traditionally used on the canals of Venice? Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers, please. Okay. So, Justin, did get that right. Justin got it right. Travis got it right, and Purple got it right. So that was gondola. Gondola was the correct answer. Travis, please pick the next space.
Let's go with A.
A. What A is used on skin to help prevent or treat inflammation? What A is used on skin to help prevent or treat inflammation? Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers, please. All right. That is going to that is going to Justin, Travis, and Purple. The correct answer was aloe. Aloe was the correct answer. All right. Purple, please give me your next space.
M, please.
M. What M is a substance spread on the ground like straw and wood chips to protect the roots of plants? What M is a substance spread on the ground like straw and wood chips to protect the roots of plants? Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers, please. The correct answer was mulch. Oh, sorry. Why is it not letting me fix the... There we go. And the only person to get that correct was Purple. Congratulations, Purple. All right, Dustin, please choose the next letter.
Let's do H.
H. H. This H is a mountain range considered sacred by the followers of the Hindu religion. This H is a mountain range considered sacred by the followers of the Hindu religion. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The correct answer was... why is this being so annoying? Well done. Great. The answer was the Himalayas. Purple got that right. Travis got that right. Justin got that right. And Dustin got that right. Congratulations,
Yeah, I'm on the
everybody.
board.
You're all on the board. Nice job, Dustin. All right, back to Justin. Justin, please choose your space and choose
Okay.
wisely.
I shall. I will go with I'll go with Y.
Why? What Y is the capital of the Northwest Territories in Canada? What Y is the capital of the Northwest Territories in Canada? Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers, please. And we are no longer taking answers. These are some interesting answers. They were all wrong anyway. Somebody was close. The correct answer was Yellowknife. So nobody got that one. So we're just going to fill that in with red. So nobody got that one. All right. Next person is Travis.
Let's go with R.
R. All right. R. This R is a one-word Aretha Franklin single. This R is a one-word Aretha Franklin single. Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers, please. Okay. The correct answer was Respect. Purple, Travis, and Justin all got that correct. All right. Next player is Purple.
V.
Yeah, people have been avoiding that V, Anya. And here we go. If Purple gets this correct, Purple will be the only one that has 4 in a row, and Purple will win the challenge. V. What V is a pasta whose name derives from the Italian word for worms? What V is a pasta whose name derives from the Italian word for worms? Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers, please. I am no longer taking answers. All right. Vermicelli was the correct answer. And unfortunately, nobody knew that. So Vermicelli blocks Purple from being able to get there, but he can still get there. It just may not be given to him. All right, moving on. Dustin.
B as in boy.
B as in boy. All right, I'm just going to set this up now really quick. All right, B as in boy. What Warren Beatty movie starting with B tells the story of Las Vegas pioneer Benjamin Siegel? What Warren Beatty movie starting with a B tells the story of Las Vegas pioneer Benjamin Siegel? Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers, please. I'm really enjoying this. Okay. B. The correct answer was Bugsy. Purple, Travis, and Justin all got that correct. All right, moving on to Justin. Yeah, it's getting a little challenging. Y'all too smart. You are also muted, just in case you didn't know. You're just avoiding letters at this point.
Sorry, didn't realize I was muted. I will choose S.
S. Okay. S. What S in a stereo do you find the woofer? What S in a stereo do you find the woofer? Answers in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Answers, please.
Oh man, spell check.
I don't even know how that even like remotely becomes that, but that's really funny. Can I say it out loud, please?
Sure, but
If I can say it. Sleeker Spreeler. That's really funny. I don't know how your autocorrect goes that way, but the correct answer is speaker. And Purple, you were the only one to give me the correct answer. So congratulations, Purple. You have won the challenge. Well done. You guys have 5 minutes to strategize. Purple, you got to make a decision who you're going to save and give that person who saves the final player in this game. Good luck. See you at the final 3.
Congrats, Purple.
Thank you.
Congrats, Purple. Good job.
Thank you.
That was not my challenge, apparently.
I can't believe I missed vermicelli.
I've never heard of vermicelli.
No.
Me neither. I was like, I don't know any of these answers except the one I got right. So, you know.
I really thought when I got Bugsy that I was gonna like score. I didn't realize that the two of you were also gonna know that. I'm very impressed.
Purple, can I go talk to you in the yard?
Yes.
Hey.
What up, dude?
I'm gonna tell you this. I was the power player in the during the whisper round, last round.
Whoa, congrats.
So I'm extending an olive branch to you. I saved you. So I'm hoping you do the same to me.
How did you
I know you don't. Huh?
How did you save me?
I put you second.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, I will choose whoever you want me to choose if you allow me to make the decision.
I respect that offer.
Do you want me to send Justin or Travis in here so you can talk to them?
Yeah, whoever wants to come.
Okay.
Come back.
What up, bro?
What's good, man?
What do you? I mean, do you have a preference?
What do you think?
I mean, I think we probably have a better chance against Dustin, but I would also ride it out with Justin. I think there's pros and cons to both.
I do not control your vote.
Yeah.
So I will let you decide. I guess I would say keep in mind whoever you send may be a vote for you in a positive way.
That's true. That's true.
But it's your
yeah.
vote. It's your vote.
Let me just ask you, if the tables were turned and I won, and then I picked you, what would you do? Like, what would your move be?
If it was reversed, I would choose Justin just based off I had very little conversation with Dustin, and out of a loyalty respect for me, that's who I would choose. And Justin has chosen me more than maybe it's only once. He's chosen me at least once in a chain.
That's enough. Yeah.
Justin. So that's, if it was reversed, that would be me. But
yeah, no, I was kind of leaning that way anyways, just because I feel like Justin has been more upfront with me as well, more so than Dustin. But yeah, I mean, hey, we made it this far, bro. So we might as well just someone's got to get their feelings hurt. So let's go
All right.
hurt some feelings.
All right, man.
All right.
All right, Justin, go.
Yeah. So I don't know if they've said to you. I'm going to assume you're going to choose one or the other. I would like you to choose me. I mean, frankly, I think you beat all of us.
I can tell you my conversation.
Okay.
I spoke with Travis just now. He asked me who I would like, if I chose him, who would I like for him to choose? I said you. I gave my reason. And when we left the conversation, he said, I agree. That makes sense to me. I will choose Justin.
Okay.
That's what he told me 40 seconds ago.
Okay. I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'm okay with that. I just have to leave it up to everyone's hands. I mean, if you were to choose me, who would you want me to choose? Travis?
Between the two, yes, it would be Travis because I spoke with Travis more than I did Dustin.
Okay. Okay. Then yeah, whatever you decide.
And I understand that would be a difficult choice for you to make.
Not at this stage.
Well, this is
Hey,
the last.
everybody, I'm kicking you back to the field.
All right.
Okay.
All right, we are at that moment in the game. We are about to create our final three. Purple, you won the final challenge, so you will start the chain. You will save one player who will then save the final player in this game, eliminating one of you out of this game. Purple, the floor is yours.
I'm going to choose Travis.
Okay. Dustin and Justin, I love you both. It's been a fun time. It's been a good game. But I said from the beginning, I wanted to give the hosts the best ending possible with the strongest players that I think are in the game. So unfortunately, Dustin, I'm sorry, but I'm going to pick Justin.
Okay. Well, I'm at the bottom. I'm gone, so it's cool. I did actually win, Travis. You made the wrong decision because I won the Chamber of Whispers. I won a hijacking where I saved Zach and sent Patrice home. So, and I had a power that I used on Drew to send him to his bedroom when I was up on the bottom three, which that was the only time I was on the block all season, mind you. So, I've actually won more than both you and Justin.
That's not
so maybe
true,
it's good
actually.
decision is bad. My turn. So good luck. My vote is not decided. So good luck between the both of you.
All right. Thanks, Dustin, for playing. I appreciate the nice little spicy end there. But congratulations to Purple, Justin, and Travis. Congratulations. You are our final three of season 13. Luck did not get you down. You were able to get here to the end, whether it be by luck or by whatever other means that you used. That being said, you guys are going to each have about 2 minutes to give a opening speech, explain to the jury why they should vote for you. After that, the jury will each get a chance to address you. They will have about 4 to 5 minutes each to address you guys. I will try to keep them on a tight schedule, but they've got things to say. So be prepared. And then we will do like a 1 minute closing speech just to kind of wrap up and hit on some things that you guys want to make sure that you tell the jury. All right. That being said, Purple, you won the final challenge, so you will decide the order in which you guys give your opening speech. It will then go in reverse for the closing speech.
I will say Justin, Travis, myself.
Justin, Travis, and then Purple. All right. You set my timer.
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait, I'm sorry. Wait. is that the end or that's the beginning? Sorry.
That you gave me the start. So Justin would go first, Travis, then you.
All right, can I reverse that then? I'll go first. So purple, Travis, Justin, and then I'll go last at the end. Is that correct?
Travis, correct.
Okay, yeah, I'll go first then, please. Sorry.
Hey, nope, you're okay. Listen, everything's happening all at once. I get it. All right, here we go. So purple, you will be starting us off. I am going to start a 2-minute timer, and your time begins now.
Thank you, Jerry. I am officially asking for your votes. I believe that I played an extremely admirable game. I played a strong game. When it came to comps, if you look at the other two finalists, I had way more comp wins than they did. And I had a variety of comps. If it was physical, the minute to win it, I was winning those. I just won a trivia. I had my name all over that space. So it's not just physical games. I also had the mental games. There were strategy games where you had to do like little battalions and figure out where the next person's going to think. So I had a variety of wins. As far as the votes go and things like that, whenever I was asked how I was going to vote, I always said how I was going to vote. If it was a chain, someone said, hey, will you say my name next? I always said, no, this is who I'm going to vote for. So it's always straight up what I was voting. I never went away from how I was voting. So I think that as far as a winner for our season, I played strongly. I think I played honorably in the sense of the things that I said. And I don't think that I lied to anyone. Again, I played a nice, strong game mentally, physically, and here I am at the end while having, I think, between the three of us, I had the biggest target and spotlight on me the entire game when compared to the other two. And with that spotlight, I won. I knew I had to win to be here, and I'm here.
Thank you, purple, and very under time. Nice job. All right, next person is Travis. Travis, you have 2 minutes starting now.
All right, jury. My game, very different from Purple's. I was not that great at comps. I was not very good at, I never knew that there was never a challenge that was going to be for me. So I had to work my game in a different kind of way. I had to be social. I had to make bonds. And most importantly, I kind of had to play the middle. And that was the only way that I was going to be able to get by. And when chains were made, I had to always make sure that I was with people that were going to help me out, So it helped having Purple around, and then it helped having Justin around. So I kind of bounced between the two of them, and I had strong alliances with Dustin, and, I tried with Katie, but unfortunately in this last round with how things went, things got a little crazy, and I had to do what I had to do to stay alive and save face. So I didn't win anything at all, but I tried. I played the game that I knew that I could play. And that is, I'm going to be social. I'm going to get people to like me. And I'm going to try and get as far as I can in the game doing that, because that's the tools that I bring to the game. I'm not going to be able to put ping pong balls on a cup faster than you, but I can maybe make a friend better than you. So I hope you can respect the game. And that's really all I got.
All right, again, under time. Nice job. Well done. Justin, 2 minutes, starting now.
So when I first came to the game, I knew that I needed to find people in my corner like right away, because this is only my second org game that I played, and I know a lot of you had like previous connections and whatnot, and I was kind of coming in new. The only people that I knew beforehand were Drew and what's called Sand, who I did not have a good game relationship in the other game I played, and she ended up on my first faction. So I started off on the back foot. I immediately found Dustin, and we clicked like that, and we worked very, very well together. We told each other literally everything throughout the entire game. So early in the competition, before merge and before we went down to 2 factions, I pushed myself for comps. I won the first power comp, and I won another power comp. And unbeknownst to everyone else except for Travis, I also won 2 other hijacking competitions. One of which I put Travis at the top to make sure that the people that I would want on the bottom did. And then the next hijacking, I decided to keep it. I decided to keep it as is because I didn't want it to get back to me. And it didn't really matter because that was the week that Sam went home anyway. The week that I did use the hijacking competition, I used it when Drew was placed over onto the other faction. So even if people were wondering where that hijacking came from, there was enough plausible deniability that it could have been Drew and not me, and no one would look at me as a social threat. Once we got into two factions, I stopped trying to do well. I stopped trying to win. I still played well, and that's why I did not go to very many banishments. However, even when I wasn't at banishment, the people that I wanted to go home all went home. When we got to the and I was a social beast. Katie even said it. I didn't screw over anyone that I wasn't working with. Anyone that I did screw over, Katie, Peter, I never had an official alliance with you guys. So I think I played a clean game. And thanks.
All right. Thank you, finalists. Great speeches. Wonderfully said. All of you articulated your games, but now I'm going to hand it over to our jurors. We're going to go in order. So we're going to start with Evan, and we're going to go all the way down to our friend Dustin. There are 7 of them. They're about 4 to 5 minutes each. So we're going to do this as quickly as possible. Hopefully our jury isn't too spicy, but let's give us a show. Evan, you are the first juror.
Mike, go to his Facebook confessional because you're going to read it out loud.
Do you want me to go instead of him or no?
Nope, I got it. All right. Sorry about that. Congratulations, final. This is Evan speaking, by the way. Congratulations, final 3. I suppose it was fairly predictable, but that doesn't mean it wasn't impressive. So good job to all 3 of you. Here's my question I'd like each of you to briefly answer. What is one thing you purposefully did throughout the course of the entire game that guaranteed your safety round after round and allowed you to sit where you are now? Thanks, team. Oh, thanks, team. Heart emoji. Heart emoji. All right. Let's do. I'm feeling spicy. Let's go Justin first, then Purple, then Travis.
I would say the thing that I did early on that really set me up for success, in addition to kind of securing Travis and Dustin as my number 1 and number 2, was the vote between Nicole and what's his face, Nicole and Drew. It was going to be a 4-4 split. When we were chatting, I immediately got into a room with Purple and Sam because I knew that they were probably holding the power on the other side, and I wanted to get in good with them when we later merged because I knew that Purple was already going to be a challenge piece and I might need him, and I didn't want him to come after me. I wanted him to come work for me. Plus, by keeping Drew in the game, I knew that that feud between Drew and Patrice would keep them busy and not looking at me, and whoever came out of that would probably come out of it wanting to work with me, which is exactly what happened. Because we didn't have a conversation of my faction, there was enough plausible deniability that I could say, oh, I wasn't sure which way the vote was. I didn't want to go to rocks, blah, 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 blah. That's why I voted for Drew. When really I knew everyone else was voting for Nicole, but Drew was better for my game.
Purple, you're next. You're muted.
Can you repeat the question? I'm sorry.
I was not ready to bounce back between different things. Let me see if I can find it again because I'm also trying to time this. What is one thing you purposefully did throughout the course of the entire game that guaranteed your safety round after round and allowed you to sit where you are now?
So I purposefully gained information, yet decided to not spill the beans. Throughout the game, it was no secret that I was winning a lot of comps. But with me winning comps, others were saying, hey, you know what, Purple, you are intimidating so-and-so. Or someone saying, hey, Purple, if this chain happens, you're going to be at the bottom. So I deliberately kept that information. Now, one would say, you know what, Purple, you could start spreading the news. You could say, hey, I just heard that you said this, or you could say that. But that's not my style of game. I will go down knowing the secrets, even if someone is talking about me behind my back, even if it's down to my own detriment. So my decision to still play an honorable game and a loyal game, even when I knew people were plotting against me, I decided to not spill the beans because, hey, in the end, I want someone to say, if I ever play with him again, I can trust him. So yes, that's the decision I made. And to counter that, knowing that people were against me, I knew I just had to win. I won as many comps as I could. And if I did not win, I was always socially making sure that I was in a great spot. I didn't win all the comps. I won a lot. But if you think about it, I did not win them all, and I was never in the bottom 2. So those are decisions I made that helped me get where I am now. Thanks.
Thank you, Purple. And Travis.
For me, I never won a comp, but I never was in the bottom. Have 0 votes cast against me. There was never a situation where I was in danger to go home. Every single round, due to my connections in the game and the bonds that I was building with people like Purple, with people like Justin, with people like Katie, people that I knew that were going to step up and show out in challenges, it was going to keep me safe. So I knew that working with people like that in a game like this, where winning comps gets you a lot of power, the only way you can really survive if you're not good at comps like me is to insulate yourself with people who really are good at comps. So I saw it in Purple, I saw it in Justin, I saw it in Katie. I wanted to be as close with them as possible because I knew that when push came to shove, I was never going to be able to step up and win the comp that I needed to win. I came close. There was a couple tiebreakers, but it just never, the cards were never in my favor in this game when it came to winning comps. So it was purely social. I had to do what I had to do, and it worked because to win 0 comps and to never be on the bottom, that takes a hell of a lot of skill. And I think I did what I needed to do to get here. And that's it.
Thank you, players. All right. And we're going to move right on to Patrice.
Hello, guys. Congratulations to the 3 of you. I have 2 questions for each of you. First, what is the strategic or social move that you are the most proud of? And since second question, since it's a game where luck is there's a big part that luck is involved. What do you think? When do you think that luck really came to help you in this game? So that would be my 2 questions for each of you. And John, Purple, please, like, I know that we're talking a lot about comps and stuff like that, but I'm not impressed by comp wins and everything. So please answer something else, please.
Am I answering first?
It's up to you.
Absolutely will. Thank you, Patrice, and I'm glad that we are able to speak. Unlucky.
For the first time.
Yes, it is. It is. Unluckily, the randomizer didn't allow me to actually be able to speak with people like you. So I know it's a luck game, but being unlucky had a lot to do with it as well. So I could not build relationships with you. Sort of like I didn't get to speak with Katie until later in the game. That's the unlucky part. But as far as luck, I know I'm answering your second question first. But as far as luck, again, it worked against me. The very first faction I was in, Benji never showed up. So from the first few minutes of the game, I was already at a deficit besides everyone else. So everyone else had some OG members going forward. Unluckily, I started with less people. So luck, then again, was not in my favor. If you want to ask me about luck, I think I got lucky enough that people wanted to come to me. And what I mean by that is people found some value in Purple. And that value allowed me to have this I guess, some type of an advantage when it came to building social connections. Patrice, you don't know me. I'm an introvert. I'm a strong introvert. So I'm not going to reach out to people. So I was lucky enough that people came to me and said, hey, Purple, let's talk. So with that, then I'm able to babble. That allows me to get out of my shell. So lucky enough that people saw some value in me that allowed me to become more social. And then with that, I was able to strategize. Putting comps aside, like you said, forget that. The comps I did not win, I still was never at the bottom. My name was never at the bottom. I never received a vote. So that has nothing to do with my comp wins. That has to do with the social aspect that I had. And again, I think that has to do with luck, I guess. As far as strategy, I had a lot of strategy. I had to decide when to speak to people, but I also had to decide when to do things and when not to do things. For instance, I had 2 disadvantages put on me during this game. 2 disadvantages could sink someone, but they didn't sink me. And I also had powers throughout the game. I still have a power in my pocket. So as far as strategy, I had to decide when to play it. I saved the power to the very end to make sure that I got to the end. So I had powers throughout the game. I decided when to use it. That was my strategy. And again, that has nothing to do with comp wins. That has to do with my mentality, when to use when to use powers, when to settle down when I knew I had a disadvantage. Disadvantages are a disadvantage. And I think that I'm still here.
Thank you.
Trav, do you want to go next or me?
Oh, you can go.
Go for it.
Okay. So I'm also going to start with my unluckiest moment of the game. And it was really the only time that I think that I was actually in danger of going home. And that was when I was in a faction of myself, Travis, Zach, and Katie. And Katie was the power player. I already knew she was kind of gunning for me. And there was really nowhere to hide. I knew that Katie would vote for me. It was me and Zach in the bottom. I knew that Travis would have my back up to a point, but not to, screw his own game over. So I thought that I could be in danger. Luckily, Katie was kidnapped out of that faction. And so Travis ended up being the sole vote. And I knew that Travis would save me. Because even in in every other chain, even if I wasn't at the top, I knew that the person that was choosing would ultimately choose me. I never worried about going home up until this last round, number 4, where I really thought that because Katie called me out as a social threat, that I would go home. But my bond with Travis was so good that I somehow managed to convince him to bring me along. I will say also that Kidnap, I used for my best move in the game, which was when Katie went to get kidnapped. She started talking about me to everyone in that faction, that I didn't trust Drew, that they should watch out for me, that I'm a threat, blah, 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 blah. I used that to craft my own chain and get exactly who I wanted out, despite not being the power player. It was Drew. Drew pulled me aside and he told us that he wanted me and Purple as a final 3. I didn't buy it. Who wants to sit next to a challenge piece in the finals like Purple? But anyway, he wanted us to target Travis and Dustin. That was basically taking our strongest allies out to make sure that he still had Katie and Peter on his side as well as us. I did not want to keep a 3-person trio voting block, all from the first faction, together. So I talked to Travis and Dustin and said, hey, what if we do this? Drew picks me, I pick one of you guys, and you pick Purple, and then Katie or what's her face or Katie and Peter go home. Then I realized I don't want to be on Purple's bad side. So Purple got in on it, and
I do need you to wrap up a little bit.
Okay. So I basically convinced Purple to do the same thing, get in on the chain. And I also convinced Purple that he was actually the one that broke the chain, not me. So Hugo was not mad at me when that all happened.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Travis, I am going to give you 3 minutes.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll keep it short and sweet. Okay. Strategy for this game. I think I said it a little bit more earlier. Like, I knew coming in, I was not going to win comps. Like, I knew that maybe a couple of the lucky ones, maybe I'd get it. I know I tied with you. I know I tied with a couple other people, but it just never went my way. I wasn't expecting it to go my way. I had to play the only game that I knew I could play, and that is working with people, getting people to like me, getting them to trust me, and getting them to make sure that I'm going to be safe no matter what. And that worked. Like, there was never a time where I was in control, but there were multiple times where both of these guys had gotten stuff, and my bonds with them led to them hijacking a chain, putting me at the top of the chain to make sure that I was good to go. and that I would dictate, how that chain went. And I think that really speaks volumes to, because I really had nothing to give back to these guys. I never was able to return the favor with any sort of power. Like, it was just me being myself, being the guy that I am, the loyal guy that I am to these guys. Like, that's all it took. That's the only game I knew I could play. And it worked for me to get to this point without a single vote against me, without ever having to be in any sort of danger. The only time I was in danger is when Drew wanted me out, and every single person here let me know immediately. And I came to Drew. I wasn't going to kiss his ass. I'm like, I know you want me out, bro, because I'm a straight shooter like that. It's the game I like to play. I'll play loyal. I'll play dirty if I have to. But at the end of the day, this game, it requires luck and skill. And I think the luck was having great partners that are great with challenges. I think the skill came down to me making the friends that I did, making sure that they knew that they wanted me to be here. And I think that answers your question. So I'm good there.
Thank you. We have a really great final three. I'm really happy that some of us are in the jury and not in the final, because I would happily vote for any of you instead of some people in the jury. So congrats, you made it and you deserve it. I already knew who I was going to vote for, and that just confirmed my vote. So congrats to the three of you.
Thanks, Patrice. All right, next player is Zach. You are muted, Zach.
I'm going to keep it short and sweet. Congratulations to all three of y'all. But I was only in a faction with Purple like once or twice, and Travis the very last round whenever. So my question is, Travis, did you already have your mindset whenever Justin and me talked to you, or is it like you were going to listen to the speeches? Because it feels like you already had your mindset before. Like with the way you're talking now, you already had your mindset. You were keeping Justin.
Yes, 100%, because I felt like you were playing the game that I was trying to play, and that is the person that is not going to win comps, but will have people on their side to carry them along.
Wait. I want to say something. I won 2 power comps.
I know. I was there. I tied with you on it.
No,
and I know you played a good game. You played a good game. You literally told me you went to every single banishment.
I actually almost won the first comp against Justin. We went to a stinking tie. We went to a stinking tie with the Pinky Cup thing. So I almost won 3 power comps. So
exactly, and you went to every single banishment. You went to every single banishment.
But like, I've been to every single banishment, but
that's a threat. That makes you a threat. And I knew moving forward.
Justin was a threat too.
Yes, but he was going to win comps more likely than you were, and that was going to keep me safe because I was not going to win comps. So I had to think, what's going to happen? If Justin wins, I'm more likely to be safe. If you win, you're not picking me in a chain, Zach. Let's be real. You're working with the other side. You were not going to pick me in a chain or anything.
To me. You didn't even hardly talk to me. Like, you left me on red too, so it was like your social game is. But
I tried talking to you. The conversations went the way that they went. I always made an effort. I'm sorry if you feel that way. It could have been different, but it was a small faction. And I believe that if tables were turned and you were in control and it was me and Justin, you would have voted me out. So I did what I had to do and I voted you out. And I'm sorry that I'm the only person that voted you out of this game, but that's just how it went, dude. Like, I was given that power to be the sole vote without any powers of my own. Like, that was purely from everyone else's power. My social influence enough was to be the sole vote in there. And I sent someone home that I thought was going to be more likely to be picked in a chain faster than me. Because
but I'm just wondering, though, you really screwed over Katie, though, with that situation. You really
I tried my best with Katie. I saved her multiple times. I played an extra vote to keep her safe. I wanted her safe. There were nights. The second night, the time that Evan left, people wanted Evan to stay. And I fought so hard for Katie to stay because I wanted her to stay. Because I knew that I needed every comp piece from every corner of this game. I knew Justin and Dustin were good. I had Purple, and I knew that Katie was close with Drew. So if I was good with a comp beast from every corner of this game, I was going to be covered in any chain, no matter what. And I'm sorry I voted you out, bro, but it's really just, it was pure strategy. I had 2 people to pick from, and that was it. So I'm sorry.
Okay. Congratulations to all three. Yeah.
Thank you, Zach. All right. Next is Peter.
I won't keep it short and sweet, Mike. I got an advantage before, so the first person voted out tonight. What these 3 don't know gets a 30-minute question time to make up for the 4 days wasted with a unanimous vote. Mike
That
can
is
confirm.
incorrect. You actually have a curse that keeps you at 5 minutes. I'm so sorry.
Damn. All right. Well, in that case, let me start with Purple. So Purple, you kind of won out tonight with the power comps. The final competition, you kind of pushed to have Justin and Travis sitting here with you. What made you want to sit with them and not with Dustin in the end?
You were there for when I was asked. So I did not push. If you recall, when Travis asked me how he should vote, my response was, you are in control of your vote. I'm not going to tell you how to vote. And that's how and then I sat there silently. And then Travis said to me, okay, well, if it was you and your decision, how would you vote? So I didn't push it. So once he said that to me, I said, okay, well, if it was between Justin and Dustin, I would save Justin because he and I spoke more than I spoke with Dustin. And then I said, Justin did save me in a chain, so therefore I would save Justin. Those were my exact words. Please tell me if I was incorrect, but I didn't push. When he first asked me, what do you want me to do? I quickly answered, this is your vote, your decision.
Okay, you're not wrong. So then follow up to that then, do you think Justin staying over Dustin has helped you tonight more or less by Dustin going home over Justin?
I do not think it helps me that Dustin is in the jury. I believe that between the 2 other finalists, I believe that Dustin will most likely vote for one of those 2. Whereas if Justin was in the jury, he may vote for me. So to answer your question, for me personally, it does not benefit me for Dustin to be in the jury.
Gotcha. Thank you. Travis, next question's for you. So I know you've mentioned a lot tonight that your social game's kind of what projected you forward. But my feeling just from the jury is your social game really relied a lot on Purple's comp wins. Outside of the Zach vote, outside of Purple, what relationship do you think was the biggest key to your game to help you get to where you are now?
I mean, it depends on which faction I was in. There was a time when it was Justin and Dustin. There was a time where it was Katie. You know, it depended on who I was in the faction with, who I knew was likely to win. And those were the people that I was mostly close with. Like I had said earlier, I knew I had to get close with Katie because I knew that she was a beast with the cups. I knew I had to get close with Purple. He's the Renaissance man, great at everything. And Justin, also great comp beast. And Justin had told me in confidence that he won the hijacker and picked me to be at the top of the chain. So knowing that, I'm like, okay, this is a good person to have in my corner. You know, who else is going to do that for me, especially only after being together for like a faction. So yeah, I think I had all my bases covered when it came socially. I mean, I even tried with you, knowing that you wanted me out. I still talked with you basketball all day because I really, had it come to it and you weren't on the bottom. There was a chance that we could have possibly worked together. But with this game, we didn't have any time. We were never on the same faction. So I totally get why my game is probably you don't really get it because we didn't have much time. So I hope that you can at least see the game that I played and realize that, yes, I didn't win anything, but at the same time, it takes a lot to not ever get a vote or ever be on the bottom without winning anything. Like, that takes a lot of skill, and that's all I'll say.
Thank you. The only response I will have to that, and I do want to get Justin a question here before the 15 seconds is up, is as someone who also never sat in I didn't have a losing faction through 4 live nights. I mean, I think I made a joke with all of you. I'm never going to see an elimination, so take me to the end. But I also sit back and go, luck does play a big factor into that too. Justin, what's your favorite flavor of water ice?
Oh, I like blue raspberry. Although Georgia peach is also very good.
Okay. I do have a legitimate question for you, though.
Go for it. Go for it.
Let's say Purple doesn't win out tonight.
Mhm.
Do you take a shot at Purple, or do you take him to the end of the game with you?
Oh no, this was not the final 3 I imagined. Purple and I felt it from 7 on. I felt like Purple and I were in a very similar position for different reasons, but I knew that both of us were probably the most obvious threats. So as long as he was there, people weren't looking at me. I really wanted to win that trivia challenge, and I was so close. But I mean, Purple's a beast, and he deserves to be here. I mean, I'm not going to say that, but yeah, I was hoping that Purple would be cut at 4. I also, if I'm going to be honest, so Purple wanted to take Drew out, or Ugo, I'm sorry, at 5. I was good with that, but I was also recognizing that Ugo had pissed off a lot of people, and he might be really good to go to the end with. So when we built the Whisper chain, I didn't put him last. I put Purple last, hoping that it would be Purple and my hands would be clean. That was probably the most underhanded thing I did this season. I'm so sorry, Purple. But I put Ugo second to last because I figured, what if I'm being ranked low too? I don't want to rank the person high that could be just over me. So I had to. So Ugo was unfortunately a necessary. He took the bullet for me.
Gotcha. Just to finish off, I'm sorry, Mike, and I'm way over my time. Justin, starting the night, who did you want your final 3 to be?
Starting the night, I wanted it to be Travis, myself, and starting the night, Dustin. Middle of the night, Drew.
I said I don't need middle. I had 4 days to think about this. I talked through every strategy with most of you, other than Purple. Sorry, Purple. But thanks, guys.
Thank you, Peter. Next is Katie.
Hi there.
Hey.
You guys don't look scared enough. I'm just kidding. To a degree. This is such a weird game. Like, I'm so not prepared with this. So I'm gonna probably kind of go a little bit all over the place. Purple, I do respect your game a lot. I respect your loyalty. I tried to be very loyal, and those people were not loyal back to me. I genuinely was trying to work with you. Like, I was not bullshitting you. Speaking of bullshit, Travis, I literally think you have a PhD in bullshit, and I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. And I'm gonna throw this question actually to Justin. I told you I'm gonna go bounce all around because that's how my brain works. Part of the reason I was targeting you, Justin, on that faction is because Travis came to me and I knew that Drew wanted to work with Purple, and I was like, I would like to work with Purple, and he said that you and Dustin had a plan to go after Purple. Is that true?
I think when we were at 10, Dustin and I, because like I said, Dustin and I bounced everything off of each other up until this last day, and I felt he was kind of pulling away from me and going to Peter. But so we decided when it was the top 10, we started noticing that like pairs were popping up. We didn't know if we should target Purple and Sam first or you and Peter. Ultimately, we tried to stay good with all of you, and I started gravitating more towards Purple, while Dustin gravitated more towards Peter, just so that we could have.
I'm talking about before we were in that faction. When you were in a faction, when you were in a 5 faction, that was you, Dustin, Peter, Purple and Travis.
Uh-huh.
Did you tell Travis? You and Dustin tell Travis you wanted to go after Purple because you thought you had won the power comp?
No, I never said that to Travis. I never would have. I didn't want to reveal that I was
Okay,
wary.
I
of
just
Purple.
wanted to see that side, and now I'm gonna flip it back to Travis. Travis, did you have any intention of taking out Justin if I was actually there for the vote?
Yes.
I don't know if I believe you. And that's fine.
I told you. I said I didn't want to do it alone. I said that I had grown too close to Justin, and that doing it alone would have felt too
No, you
dirty.
never told me you were close to Justin. Like,
I mean,
and my issue with your game, and this is more just personal because I screwed myself. Like, you went to me because we have history, and you went to Purple because you knew him. You literally said to me, I was so worried about this game, and then you worked with people. You didn't know Justin. I don't think you knew Dustin. I like to work with new people, and that's why Purple, I did tell you, like, I do want to work with people I don't know. Like, when we had that call, I was being very genuine with you. And my biggest issue with all of three of you is that I literally just tell me, like, right before I was getting voted out, like, I knew I was getting voted out, but it's like, you all just could have been like, yeah, I respect honesty. And like, that was my issue with Hugo, like, you know, with like, which I have already talked to him a little bit about that. But I mean, this is a strong final three, but like, and I'm a little torn. I'm kind of more torn between two of you more than the other, but I'm still a little bit open and gonna. Your closing speeches are probably gonna make my decision, but ultimately, like, I respect a strong game. Obviously, I would love to be there because I do feel like I played a strong game. I know that I had maybe one or two people on the jury that aren't a fan of me, but we all have that sometimes, and that's just the way of the game.
Katie, may I comment since you didn't ask me a
Yeah.
question?
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place.
That's fine.
Go
You
ahead.
asked the other two. I just want to comment. You said that at the end where you came in and asked if you were the vote and none of us said anything. I didn't say anything because I wasn't certain that you were going, and I knew that I would be the tiebreaker because I'd won the power comp. So that's why I was silent. I wasn't for sure. The little room patio, wherever I was beforehand, I had asked people how they were voting, and I wasn't certain. One of them is a finalist. They could tell you if I'm lying. I was like, are you really, really voting this way? Like, I asked them more than once, are you really voting this way? So I wasn't certain. So I'm just letting you know. That's why I was.
It was, yeah, I knew for sure you were voting because at one point you were there, and when Travis was claiming he wasn't going to vote for me, which, I mean, whatever, like, he could have. There was no point in saying that and then voting for me, but that's his game and that's what he wants to do. If you want to like act like you have to be unanimous, but your face, I knew you were voting for me, but I literally, like, at the end, I was just like, and like everyone, and it's fine. Like, I get it. It's all good.
Yeah, I just didn't know if I was a tiebreaker. I'm just giving you my.
I totally get that.
Can I respond as well? I didn't tell you, and I wasn't going to tell you because I was pretty sure where everyone was going to vote, but I wasn't positive. They could have, like, flipped something last minute when I wasn't around, and I didn't want you to stay and me be the only vocal person saying, "Oh, I tried to get rid of you." That would not have been good for my game. You already knew.
I would honestly, like, I respect the fact that you want to be out because I wanted you out, and part of the reason I wanted you out had to do more with the two people sitting next to you. And I even told you, I wish we had talked game throughout the week, and we didn't, just talked socially, and that's on both of us. But ultimately,
it's not on me. I purposely didn't do that because part of my gameplay was I'll do something for you if you do something for me, and I was honest and loyal to everyone that I had that with throughout the game. And by the time I was with you regularly in the game, I already had those connections with those people, and I knew that I would never actually work with you because to do that would go against people that I already had something really good with, and I wasn't going to blow smoke up your butt and pretend that like we could have had something going on when we couldn't.
Okay.
So that's why I said. So that's why I just spent time getting.
I'm gonna cut you off. I'm just gonna ask one more question that I'm not gonna ask you because it's literally what Peter asked. I'm gonna ask Purple and Travis what were their ideal plans.
Okay. I'm sorry. How many times do we have? Like, Katie's been talking about herself and trying to get closer for like minutes now. Like, do we have like some time at some point, or I don't know, it's getting annoying.
Am I out of time? If I'm out of time,
We're
I'll
good.
just shut up.
If they can be super quick answers, that's fine.
I can just stop. It's fine.
Well, I'll just say, Katie, I didn't want to vote you. They all did. And at that point, I knew that there was nothing I could do. And I sat there with you in the room with you, and I said, I don't want to vote you. I looked at Hugo right in the face. I said, I want to vote you. And then it didn't work out that way. They all wanted you out. And at that point, there was just nothing I could do. So I'm sorry. And Dustin was the one that told me that Justin's time in the comp, and that's why they thought they were going to win. And that's why they were going to try and get purple on the bottom through that. Justin didn't tell me his time himself. Dustin had told me. So, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to move on to the next juror, Hugo.
So really what Patrice was saying was he was just excited to hear my questions, by the way. That's the way I interpreted that. So I mean, he's really missed me. So Travis, I just want to all the times we set up.
Can you please just don't even say my name in your fucking mouth, please? Move on with your question.
Oh yeah, it's my time, Patrice. You can mute yourself. We're good. Cool. See. Okay. So Travis, like all the times we arranged to talk, did you actually was that strategy not to follow through at the time we set up, or was that unintentional?
Unintentional the first time, because it was a long work week, and then we got into that faction, and at that point, already knowing that I was working with Justin and Dustin, I guess you could say I kind of unplugged from the game and took it easy, and I blew you off. And I think we addressed this on the call that we had. So yes, like that's true. But no, you can ask both these guys sitting here with me right now. I had my first one-on-one call with Justin yesterday. I was not dodging calls with anybody at all. I'm an old school orger. We don't do that. I say what I mean what I say in the text. If you need face value, I'll give it to you. And when we had our call, I had already known that you were throwing my name out. I already knew that you wanted me on the bottom with Dustin. So I wasn't going to kiss your ass in that call. That's why I tried to keep it as real as possible, because I knew you had a plan, but I knew that the workings that I had socially were going to break that plan. So I just had to play along, let you think that you were in power for that round. And then I got saved. And that's just how it went. And I'm sorry that we didn't get to connect on the level that we could have, but it's the way it was. We were only on that faction at one time. We didn't get to call, and then we finally got the call. And I get why you wanted me out. I probably would have targeted you as well, so it's all fair game.
Okay. Yeah. No. I'm sorry it worked out that way. I thought we were good after the call. No hard feelings. So I just wanted to address that. So it is what it is. So we're good. Are you I have no problem with you targeting me if you were going to. So are we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. I don't know. Can we be friends outside of this game? We're good outside of this?
Yeah, of course.
Cool. Justin, Purple, I meant the 3. Was it fake to you two?
Let me speak for just myself. I did have trouble believing that you would willingly, as someone who, as much as a gamer as you are, that you would want to go to the end with 2 people who on paper would probably beat you. So that made me a little hesitant. Also, just knowing that you had Katie and Peter as your other family, I knew that you were not telling us the whole thing. So I do think that you wanted to work with us. I also think that you wanted us to do your dirty work of getting rid of our allies, so that if you wanted to turn on us, you had the numbers to do so once Travis and Dustin were gone.
Okay.
But I did think once we got rid of Peter and Katie, you would need someone to connect with, and I did try and keep you as long as I can. Like I said, I again, sorry, Purple. It's point of respect, I would have preferred to sit here with you than purple.
For me, Ugo, I did intend to be in a final three with you.
Okay.
But then there were everything that I told you I would do, I did.
Yes.
As far as chains, I said who I was going to select next.
Correct.
The only thing that I said to you that didn't happen was the power that I have in my pocket. If you were in the bottom 6, that I would pull out the power and save you. Or sorry, redo the order. The reason I did not pull out that power is that I knew that you were going to be safe with the votes. I think the votes were 4 to something.
Which it was, so I trust you.
So everything that I said to you that I was going to do, I did. I did get the impression that you were considering switching up the chain order when we were at 7, where I would not be the 3rd pick. So that made me a little weary because you did not speak to me about me particularly not. I'm sorry, you didn't tell me that. I heard it from another party. So that did give me a.
I'm out of time. Can I ask one last question? It's a fast one, I promise. 20 seconds tops. Do I have the green light?
Super fast.
Okay. Hey, purple. What were the 3 World Cups Argentina won?
Oh shit. 2020. What was the last one that just happened? Sorry, the one that just happened. 2000. I don't know. I don't have the 3 for you. I'm sorry.
You're wrong. That's okay. We're good. I'm good. But
all right.
Congrats. I meant it, but congrats to the 2 of you. You did what you had to. No hard feelings. Congrats. And Travis, congrats to you as well. You did what you had to. So you're all good. No hard feelings. It's a game. Good luck to all 3 of you. See ya.
Thank you, Ugo. All right, and Dustin, finish us out.
It's okay. I just saw you guys. Wow. Okay. Anyway, Justin, I see your game through and through. I don't need to ask you a question. I see your game. Like, I was with you 1,000% beyond belief. I would have taken you no matter what. Purple. We did not have the greatest relationship. I knew that. So going into this, I did make that deal at Final Four, knowing that if I do win, I was going to eliminate you. That was my final 3. They're sitting right next to you. Like that is that. Knowing before I left that I did save you and took out Ugo instead. I'm so sorry. Why did you choose Travis over me?
The reason I chose Travis over you was the same reason that you started this segment off by saying, Justin, I know your game through and through because you played a lot with him. If you saw my intro video, I said, I'm loyal and I'm loyal and I'm loyal. And there was only one last person who was in my OG faction, and that was Travis. I chose Travis because we started this game together. And I said it in my intro video that I'm going to be loyal. So that's why I chose Travis next. That's it. Loyal.
Okay. 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 That's fine. Travis. Oh my God. I did not have time to prepare for this. I see most of your game because we did play a lot together. When I presented you with a final 3 of me, you, and Justin, was that genuine, or was that just like final 3? Yep, that I form a final 3. Like just kind of like, if it can get me there, it can get me there. Pretty much.
I had every intention of the 4 of us being as far as we could, other than I knew at the end, had Justin or you won, you were going to pick each other. And then I wanted to make sure that I was going to be that third pick no matter what, you know? So I knew that having Purple there, he was going to pick me. And then I knew if you guys were there, you were going to want Purple out. So you would pick me. So I knew that like the best case scenario for me would be go with my duo with the other duo because they want my half out more than they want me. So it pretty much puts me in a spot where I don't even have to do great in the comp because I feel like I'm going to get picked to go to the end no matter what. So I definitely was going to be loyal to you guys, but I was never going to be in that position of power to win the comp to decide how the order was going to go. I was going to be as loyal as I could through what I could do, but obviously limited due to not winning any comps. So, but I was obviously close with you guys. I meant what I wanted to do, but at the same time, like what I said earlier about with Katie, had she been there, I probably would have voted Justin out. Sorry, Justin, but it just, you know, in that moment, it probably would have been the better move, but I didn't want to do it to you alone. So, and I ended up doing it to you alone, Dustin. And I'm sorry that I had to be the vote to send you out, but it was, you know, I feel like Justin and Johnny are both comp beasts, and that makes their games kind of similar. I feel like that kind of makes my game a little bit different from theirs because, you know, while they were winning comps, I was just trying to win over people. And I think that I did that to the best ability that I could. And hopefully you respect that. And I'm sorry that I had to be the one that voted you out, bro.
So I'm gonna say this. Thank you. My only regret is picking Ugo over Purple. I should have sent Purple home at 5. I just think it would have worked out. I am gonna say I am proud of my game though. I am the only returning player from last season. I think I'm the only returning player, period. But so it is what it is. My vote is not made up. I'll have to decide here pretty quick, but good luck and congratulations.
All right. And you each have 1 minute to just finally tie up a loose end or get something out that you really need to get out. And we're going to start with Justin.
Again, in my getting to know you video, I said that my strategy was just going to be like, hey, you help me out, I help you out, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that's exactly what I did. Every single person that went home is who I wanted to go home at that time. With the exception of Patrice, and there was just nothing I could do about that because I hadn't been in that banishment or any banishment for I think like 3 rounds before that. Coming into, I believe, the final 5, I was guaranteed a spot here because literally every single person has said that they would have brought me to the end. And that is despite Katie like publicly stating that I was the biggest social threat to win the game. Speaking of Katie, I think that I was able to adapt my strategy very, very well. Like I said, I took the one time that I was seriously in trouble and I maximized that to my advantage, and that informed me and my game for the rest, for the merge and moving forward. And that's why Peter, Katie, Ugo all went out right after that, because I not only knew what was going to happen, I made it happen. Actually, Katie, up until like an hour before, you were supposed to be gone at final 7, but I switched it, and everyone's still good. Sorry.
Thank you. All right, cool. Travis, you are next. 1 minute.
All right. Yeah. I know some people out there have mixed feelings about me. I totally get it. I'm just asking you to look at the game. Look at the game that you would play if you weren't very good at comps, what you would do in that situation with a format like this. Would you play the way that I played, or would you play a different way? I can't really answer that for you. All I know is I had to play the way that I know how to play, and that was working people to do what I needed them to do to get me to this spot. Like, at the end of the day, it wasn't perfect. It was dirty along the way. You know, I'm sorry, Zach. I'm sorry, Dustin. It's the way that the game plays out. And I just want you all to know that, like, no matter what you do, I respect it. I just want you to look at the game and say, do challenge wins mean everything, or does playing the middle and keeping yourself safe and making sure you're never on the bottom even with no power or control over that, do you respect that enough to call that a winner? And that's all I'm going to say.
Thank you, Travis. All right, 1 minute, Purple. You're muted. I'm going to start the timer back again.
Sorry, thank you. First of all, I appreciate your vote. I think between the three of us, I played the strongest game. I was either someone who was the horse, I won all the comps and I kept that finalist safe, or I was the horse who won a lot of finals and powers, and I outpowered and outperformed the other finalists. So between the three finalists, I believe I had the strongest game. Katie, I won out. You were sitting there because you and I were similar players, and I had to win out. Patrice, you don't appreciate winning comps, but think about winning comps when you know you have pressure. I had pressure on me. I knew if I did not win, I would be sitting there right with Katie. So if you don't appreciate the winning of games, just appreciate the fact that I was able to perform well under pressure. Whether it's physical, whether it's mental, I did it. And just like Travis said, I was never on the bottom. I did that while having a large target on me, and I never lied to anyone. I was loyal.
Thank you, Purple.
And thank you. Peace and love.
All right, that is it. It is time for the jury to cast their votes. In your confessionals, please send me the vote of the person that you want to win this game. Who do you want to represent your season? Season 13, the lucky ones. Which one of these final three is the lucky one? Send me your votes now.
Good luck, guys. Good game.
Yeah, good luck. That was fun. No hard feelings on any of it.
Good luck.
You guys
No,
both
not at all.
played great. So good. Missed the Lakers game for this, but they won, so I'm cool.
I got voted out of my other game for this, so you're welcome.
Okay. We have the votes. Oh, did we lose Travis? No, he's here. All right, perfect. Okay. I have the votes. First and foremost, what a fun season. All of you played your hearts out. I couldn't be prouder of the cast that I put together. All of you did phenomenal. Every single person. Maybe I shouldn't say this something. Benji, I still don't know if you're alive, but hope you're doing well. Other than that, everybody else brought it. We had some snags along the way, but everybody did such a great job, and I loved watching every moment of it. I'm probably speaking for people, but the behind the scenes group, we've all enjoyed every moment of this, from your confessionals to all of the chats that we got to be part of in this last kind of round. Super fun, totally engaging. Can't wait to have all of you back to play this game. But that being said, we do have to crown a winner. So without any further ado, and I've also got lots of like little tidbits that I'm sure all of you guys want to know about. A lot of secrets, a lot of things going on, but let's get to the winner first. Our first vote is coming from Dustin. Dustin has voted for Justin. The second vote is coming from Evan. Evan has voted for purple. Our next vote is coming from Patrice. Patrice has voted for Travis. Congratulations. We will not have a 0 vote finalist this season. Well done. Everybody received a vote. The next vote is coming from Ugo. That vote is for Justin. The next vote is from Katie. That vote is for purple. Our next vote is from Peter. That vote is for purple. 3 votes purple, 2 votes Justin, 1 vote Travis, 1 vote left. Our final vote is from Zach, and they voted for Justin. We have our first tie. Travis, you will be casting the final jury vote of who wins between purple and Justin. Please unmute now.
All right. I love you both, but I got to go with my ride or die since day one, my Laker fan, my homie, Johnny Walker Purple. Congrats, brother.
Officially, Purple, you have won the game with a vote of 4-3 to 1. Congratulations. You are the winner of season 13.
Congrats, Purple.
Thank
Well
you.
deserved.
Thank
Good
you.
job, Jay.
Thank you, everyone. I'm honored. I'm honored to represent our season. Thank you so much. Truly
Thanks for
honored.
not letting me be a 0 vote finalist. I appreciate it.
I do have to say one thing to you, Purple, though. You didn't win out, though. I could have taken you out at 5, and I did not.
I
won.
was quoting Peter. That's all. I was quoting Peter.
Okay, that's fine. I was just saying.
But thank you, everyone. It was an honor.
This was so fun, guys. By the way, like this leg thing has sucked, and this has been such a good distraction. And you all played really, really well, and it was really, really fun. Thank you so much. And good job, Purple.
Thanks, Justin. Thanks, Travis.
Yes.
Thanks, Katie. Thanks, Peter. Thanks, Evan.
I'm going to run and end the stream. I'll be right back. Just give me like 1 minute.
I actually thought that they were going to make me choose since I was the only vote for Travis, but yeah. It's not what they do on the real show.
You guys are welcome to talk. Game's over officially, so feel free to talk. We're not